All right. It has been a while. I'm actually... Oh, you know what? There was a server reset a little bit ago. And my XP dropped completely. I was really expecting to have my 3rd star by now. But because I haven't jumped on in a little while, in like technically 2 days, I guess. Yeah, as far as the server's concerned, I haven't jumped on in 2 days. I should have at least popped on a little bit to eat and stuff, but oh well, that's kind of annoying. I guess we're not going to be taking a 3rd star then. I didn't realize that when the server reset that it undid all of the everything I'd done with the food. Whop whop. There was a bit of a issue that took the server down for a little bit. I'm gonna eat a bannock straight away. I need to get my food back where it needs to be quite badly. I've got a lot of spoiled food, unfortunately. We're gonna eat some of you. Let's pop all of this spoiled food over there. I'm gonna eat some of that because I will like it. I will eat campfire roast as well. I can go and sell some of this, but to be honest, it's all so close to being out of date. I would feel bad about selling it to anyone because then they're going to have super out of date food. But yeah, pretty much all of the food that I had has now gone out of date. Ah, that is so sucky. Oh well, that's what happens when I hold off playing in order to showcase what I'm doing. Alright, well, pop that down there as well. I might be able to use that for compost or something. Okay, so at this rate, it's only... Oh, okay, we've almost halved the amount of time required. I can probably halve it again, at least, but yeah, it's kind of suck. Oh well, sucks to suck, I guess. Right, well, let us go about doing some other things. So, since the last time you saw it, I mean, this is actually very close to the last time you saw it, I suppose now. I'm just going to gobble that down. It doesn't give me a lot because I'm going to be now massive on protein versus fat and everything else. My balanced diet bonus is awful. But I'll pull that up throughout the rest of the stream. Let's have a quick gander, a quick peek at a little bit of info. Let me just drop that down there. So, in terms of my skills, I am currently a level 5 hunter and a level 5 butcher. We've got 2 level 6 butchers. I'm a level 5 butcher. We've got 2 level 7 hunters, 2 level 6 hunters, and I'm one of 4 level 5 hunters. I do have this that I can now take, the talent choice, and I'm going to go for double the speed of a related table when alone. There we go. I think that was the best one for me to take there. There we are. I think that's perfect. And do I have anything I need to take down here? Increase your stomach capacity by 1,000 calories, which is solid. Right, I need to go and get some food from various places, and then we can start working on things. Hey, Lord Dinukin. Whoop. Dunk. Is there anything in there? Nope. Right, I'm going to go straight down to Shelab's place. Look at Shelab's place now, my lord. Oh my good god. Look at all of the tomatoes out here. There's a big old farm on the way. Oh, I love that like little hedge kind of design got going. That's very cool. Need to find time to grab Eco and hop into this run. Oh, do. Please do, Bentham. Shelab's Nom Shop. Charred meat, fish, mushrooms, 2. Root, beet, fern, campfire salad, 5. What? How? Root, beet, and fern, which is a campfire salad, is 5. I see. Or is that what you are willing to buy? It might be what you're willing to buy. Yes, I see. We need... Mostly, we need vitamins right now. So I'm going to be taking this. I'm going to buy a couple of these. Let's go for 3 or... Well, actually, we're going to go for 5. I'm pretty much going to be just eating that for a while. There we go. Munch. Thank you very much. Loving the look there. Very brightly coloured. I like it a lot. PFC Atomic. Okay, let's have a gander. Let's have a look at how things have been going. Wow, look down here. Relax and enjoy. Sailor's Rest Cafe. This is marvellous. Look at this place. Otters. Who's this? This is Carnival Credits. You're also selling some fern campsites. You're selling or looking for these. These are lovely. We're seeing some amazing things going up. This is super cute. So I've had a couple of ideas talking about campfire cafes and the likes. I've had a couple of ideas of things that we can do for the town. Especially in regards to roles. And I've been thinking of a couple of different titles. Whether or not they would have codified powers or not, or just be roleplay, I don't know yet. But definitely I would like some sort of like trade authority. Like port authority sort of thing. Maybe even like controlling all trade or just maritime trade. Oh, look at these. This is nice. Let's see. Settlements, towns. Oh, it looks like we may have expanded out. Well, that is very nice indeed. We've got a much larger radius. That used to be only this big. Well, it used to only be, yeah, that. But now, look at that. That is amazing. Has everyone's town upgraded to the same sort of size? See a couple of towns dotted around. Yeah, there's a nice big one there as well. Oh, this is rather awesome. Much has gone on in my absence. My goodness. It's a picture of this. How fantastic. I think that's Lady Sheilab's shop. Sailor's Rest Cafe. This is amazing. Absolutely. Dapperlings, you have not let me down. I've been away for a couple of days, and you have been doing amazing work. Hello, PFC Atomic. They are following me around. Let's see if they've been saying. I see. I see. Right. Let's go in. We can have a look. I need to check a couple of things. I'll scroll all the way down, see if someone's been talking to me. There might have been. I have new smelting books. Even if you log offline with full food, it will drain out after being offline for about a day or so. Okay. Duly noted. Well, I'm going to need to gobble down some more noms, I guess. Let's have a quick munch. No, stomach is too full for now. That's okay. Maybe I can sell some stuff. I don't know. I mean, it all depends. Because I've got some things that might not be too bad. I've got some sausages. I've never tried this food before. Oh, dear. Omch. I guess I'm going to find out. Do I like sausages? No. I don't like raw sausages. I find it... Okay, so chat. I apparently find raw meat scraps delicious. Pinnacle of cuisine. And here we were thinking, am I a vegetarian? I seem to only like things that don't contain meat. No, I'm definitely not. Definitely not about that one. Aavak, if you've got leather hides and fur pelts, I will happily pay for them. I'm going to be going tailor, Talric, but thank you very much for the offer. Maybe I'll sell them to you for now anyway. I mean, I'll see. If, we'll go down. Sheilab, are you on the market for some almost out of date foods? Can you use them? I don't want you buying them if you can't use them. Hello. Boom. Is the fish fresh? No. No, it is not. Hello, bison. What foods are there again? Sausages, meat scraps, tomatoes, fresh fish. Well, not fresh fish, but raw fish. What's up, PFC Atomic? Yep, I can take them all. Okay, fair enough. And I will sell them all. No more wanted on tomatoes, but you will take all of this. How much do I have? I've got exactly one. You may have it. I've got 65 of these, so you can have those. I've got a stupid amount of these that I shall bring down. There we go. An extra 124 She-Lab credits that I will... not enough items in source inventory. Which one am I giving the wrong amount for? Got 65 of those, 26 of those, one of these. Complete trade? Huh. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh. 50%. No. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So you don't want them if... Oh, actually, I can sell the... Well, I don't know. How close are they? These are... Does it give me an idea? They're almost there, but sadly not quite. Oh, thank you very much. She-Lab is changing it for me. That's very kind of you indeed. Okay. Tunk. Oh, they're already there. 65. I mean, if you can use them right now, then they'll be worthwhile for you. I'll just sell those ones. Tunk. I shall be right back with some more fish. If that's going to be useful. Okay, and then once that's done, I'm going to be doing a little bit of crafting and such. Doing a weeping angel pin. I was wondering about that. Alright, load up my backpack. And then after this, I can go get some fresh fish. Now, is anyone buying this? Sell it at a logging and fertilizer store. Yeah. Okay, I can take the spoiled food, I suppose. That's not a bad one, actually. If that can be turned into fertilizer, that's not a loss then. I would feel super bad if it was a loss. Woo! Bump. Where does the money come from? Well, She-Lab credits, like... When you're in a barter economy, the credits are just what you have, basically. These are made-up credits, effectively. And She-Lab has an infinite amount of them. So She-Lab is just saying, hey, you know, you can have this. I will gobble down that last bit of meat. I'll eat that one myself, that's fine. But just got a little bit more fish to bring down. Then I'm going to take some fish over to sell to Aurelia as well. I'll get some fresh fish and bring that over. As I do believe I'll be able to do a great amount of fish collecting. But first load up She-Lab shop. Then I'm going to go on a bit of a tour and see what's going around the server. And then we will decide what next to do. Right, there we are. There's a bunch of She-Lab noms. Probably on the make right now. Don't mind me. Eating my delicious, delicious raw meat scraps. Ah! Don't worry about the sudden change in my voice, chat. As we know, I am part-time lord, like all Welsh people, and I'm just going through a regenerative phase right now. I will grab these if I can. Apparently I cannot. Never mind that. I am apparently eating this. There we go. I need to gobble down quite a lot of stuff that'll give me A, some tasty food, and B, some a higher amount of vitamins. Not ripe enough for harvest. Apparently they are. Why do you lie to me, King? I was tempted to possibly go for gathering, but I'm really not sure about it, honestly. I'm not sure if gathering is the right one for me. I'm thinking tailoring is going to be my go-to. Right. Let's head on back. Set these up to be butchered. There is a reason why I'm already such a high level of butchery. By the way, that level of butchery was achieved in the first day with it. Basically just set up a couple of work orders and I zoomed to that level of butchery. It was quite crazy. That's been my goal for a while, Terralac. I did say it earlier. Did you miss it? But it's a good compliment to hunting because the pelts and furs I will generate myself. Oh, so many blocks. Go. Here we are. Okay, so this is the outside. As you can see, this was initially meant to be a little shop. I'm not sure it's going to be anymore, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, let's drop the fish off. Well, this can go over here. I've got a shop with me. We'll see where we take that. Right, crafting. Could you please make me 27 of these? Tonk. There we go. Cue that up. But this is why getting hunting high is not hard. Likewise with butchery. You can level those things up shockingly fast. I really feel that they probably want to adjust fishing, because fishing seems to be ridiculously quick at this point. Like a couple of, I'm not even having to fish. I just have a few fish traps out and about, and that will take care of everything for me. I have hundreds upon hundreds of fish available as a consequence of that. I'm not going to get fish extinct. No, like this is just the product of a couple of traps just dotted around. It shouldn't. Like, I've been watching the fish populations; they haven't been dented by this. Either there's just not many people fishing, or it's not as impactful as first imagined. I'm really not sure. I've got a couple of crab pots too. Fishing is perfect in every way possible. Do not change. I see Sir Alazar. I spy another hunter over there. Fishing needs to be separate from hunting. I think that actually might make sense. Yeah. I feel that if you separated fishing from hunting, it would probably help to solve some of the ridiculous speed at which you can level up hunting as a consequence of fishing. Because, if I'm perfectly honest, the moment you've got a couple of fish pots and a fishery built, you can stop hunting game, like large game, and you will still very, very rapidly max out hunting. And that is probably not exactly how they intended it to be. Fishing also needs way more recipes, yes. Strong agree on that one, actually. Strong agree. Alright, we've got another 22 here. Those on the go. I need to start eating... Oh, what am I craving right now? I am craving... Beet campfire... Is that the one I got? Oh! I'm a genius! I literally see the future, chat. I know what to buy, when to buy it. I should start playing the stock market. Fish leather? What is this? Dwarf Fortress? That would be kind of cool, though. You know it would be. That would be genuinely quite cool. Ah, yes. Let me don my exquisite... my masterwork, sorry. Fish leather cloak. Really? Who's been going around leaving trash? You scoundrels. It's all fun and games till someone starts a litter. Pump. Right, there we go. But I do strongly agree with fishing being separate to hunting. I feel that these are skills that are separate enough to warrant specializations. If butchery is separate to hunting, I feel that fishing should be separate to hunting. Tomatoes. To be fair, like, I've been kind of swaying back and forth between two types of jobs. One, gatherer, but I feel the gatherer really only works if you're also a farmer. Because of how much you... because how gathering also works on farmed fields. It feels like the perfect companion for that, whereas the longer into the server we go, the less just wild forage there's going to be. Right, I'm gonna... Oh, Sheila doesn't want any more tomatoes, that's right. Oh, meaty stew. Charred sausage. I've never had that before. I'm gonna need to get some of that to see whether I like it or not. I'll sell the huckleberries, though. Go. Right. Let's head on back up. Drop off some gubbins. I'm running around, so I'll burn through my calories a bit faster. Right. We've got 18 more fish to add. All of this just slowly adding into my experience. Ticking up my hunting, though obviously if I can get this up a little bit further, it'll be helpful. Yeah, we're about 14 hours, 14 minutes away from my next level up. I am so sorry, chat, that I said that we were going to be taking my 3rd star straight away. I honestly expected to have that by now. It's a bit of a pain in the bum, really. Oh, wow. Whoop. Now, let's go to those crab pots of mine. I love that the Sailor's Nest Cafe has a little rowboat as part of the decor. Fantastic. All right. Let's bring the crabs in. Oh, that's all I'm bringing, apparently. Well, thank you very much, Talric. Where is Talric based? Like, are you a member of the Kingdom of Science? By the way, in terms of my shop idea, I intend to have 2 shops. I mean, I've got big plans. So let me not get distracted with what I was originally saying. There are 3 main jobs that I think the Kingdom of Science could do with. 3 main roles. 1, a port authority / maritime trade advisor. So they'd be responsible for building and managing the docks. Then there would be, so that, they might buy boats from people who make boats for the use of the kingdom, for our trading. They would perhaps even set up market stalls or something like that along the docks, so the people could come here and then just dock at the docks and have like a coastal market area where the various citizens of the Kingdom of Science could have a shop located, so it's very easily accessible rather than having to go to everyone's home within the town. Though I kind of like the idea of everyone having like a little shop in their home as well, and I'll get to that in just a second. Someone who deals with the internal infrastructure, so roads within the kingdom, so that would be a separate role. And finally, a treasurer. Now, the treasurer really would only start to come into play once we're big enough and we have like a single-backed currency, with the idea that, kind of going along with my whole land value tax sort of thing, I think that having a tax that can be used then to pay for things like building materials, to maintain like market squares, the docks, and facilitate trade, paying workers to build out roads and stuff like that, and it just be based on how many land claims you've got. That way, because currently what we do is anyone who joins the kingdom gets... Oh, hi, Atalric. You can pop anything you want into the Kingdom of Science kind of stockpile if you want. I can quickly grab it from there, if you have access, that is. But the way that we currently manage this right now is that if someone joins the Kingdom of Science, they can take 5 claim papers. And I think that is reasonable to say for everyone. They generate 10, but only while they're active. And this is why we've made the rule of only take 5. If we have a look in, where is it? Spawned claim stakes. If you're an active citizen, you generate 10 claim papers and 1.5 town claim stakes. These are used to just expand the town. But if you go abandoned, so if you no longer are around, that drops to 5. So if everyone only takes 5, that means if they abandon, like if they stop playing or something like that, it's not going to cause the town to go into claim paper debt. Like someone who took 10 isn't suddenly going to be in debt for 5 because they went abandoned and will have like abandoned buildings and stuff like that. But what do we do with the extra claim papers? Well, probably use them to add to like actual civic properties, so like the ports, like the roads and things like that. But also maybe for purchase, like if you want to buy spare claim papers, you can, and the treasurer would manage that, would set the price on things like that, and would also I know this kind of, maybe we'd have a separate role for this, but until we did, then it probably makes more sense for the treasurer to be doing it, but making sure that like community chests, food for new citizens, stuff like that, they're topped up, and that would be bought from people who produce the food. Because one of the things that we found on the last server is that I seem to recall the road building crew, grueling task. They were building roads all across the server. It benefited everyone on the server, but the thing that they needed was stone and food. And so a disproportionate amount of burden to support the road building crew in building something that advanced the cause for every single person on the server landed on the miners and the cooks. The lumberjacks didn't have to worry about it because they didn't build it. They didn't produce anything that contributed to the crew. The paper makers or whatever, the tailors, they weren't part of that process, but they still benefited from the roads. And so whilst the chefs were doing their best to try and give the road building crew basically free food, and the miners were doing their best to make sure they had plenty of supply of stone, that meant that was at a significant personal deficit, and it wasn't even proportional. Like, everyone pitching in where they can helps everyone. But expecting like a small group of people to do all of the pitching in for everyone puts a very, very hefty burden on just that group of people. So instead, having something like this where the town is making a little bit of money will allow the town to do things like buy food, and then, you know, workers can work for food, or they can work for a wage, or whatever you set up. I think that would work out quite well. We'll obviously see how it goes. Another thing would be the infrastructure advisor would also be responsible for buying land vehicles for the town's use. And that way, you know, if we needed to move stuff long distance, you know, we would have tools like digging machines and stuff for excavation. I think that would allow the Kingdom of Science to progress quite well. Actually, let's move all of this down here instead. To go out and get some more crabs. So these are all my ideas so far. So there are three kind of roles there that I'm somewhat settled on that I think would be very, very good for us. Also, laws which give particular skilled workers a little bit more access and freedom to roam. For example, if there is a... Now, I don't know if this is represented. I've only got some example laws to kind of draw my experience from, because I've never really been able to play with the laws so much. But, for example, if someone with the gathering skill, so they've actually specialized in gathering, whether they be a farmer or just a wanderer, if I can make a law which differentiates between farmed crops and wild crops, then I would say, then we could perhaps suggest a law, and if the rest of the Kingdom of Science agreed with it, that allowed gatherers to gather wild crops without concern for jurisdiction. So within the Kingdom of Science, if there's just a random tomato plant that just happens to be growing, but it happens to be just within someone's deed, and they're never collecting it, because they're not a gatherer, they don't care, then the gatherer could just go up and collect it. Even though it's on someone else's property, they automatically have authorization because they are specifically a gatherer. They have specifically specialized in that task. If I can isolate that from farmed crops, domesticated crops, or rather farmed plots, I should say, because, you know, tomatoes are a domesticated crop. Even if it's growing in the wild, it could still be said it's domesticated. But that, I think, would actually be pretty cool. And that would give gatherers more ability to go and collect huckleberries or wild tomatoes and stuff like that. For example, these aren't anyone's tomatoes. They just happen to grow here. And for as long as they're there, they're kind of inaccessible to anyone whose specific job is gathering. You know, that sort of stuff. I know you can do that with hunting, and so obviously as a hunter, that kind of rule would benefit. Similarly, if you are a hunter, that is to say you are at least a level 1 hunter, you could make a law that says, well, you're allowed to hunt game no matter what territory it goes on. Because if I'm hunting a rabbit and it's fleeing from me, and it's one shot away from death, or let's say a wolf or something, and I fire the arrow, and just as the arrow's about to hit, they step foot onto Shelab's claim, that bison is now immune to arrows, because I'm not authorized to hunt on her claim. So little things like that would actually be quite cool, I think, as it would allow the people with specific jobs that involve roaming around to be able to roam around and do those specific jobs. Go, just pop that one in there as well. Finally, going and grabbing. Oh, actually, did Tirolac drop things off? Oh, I'm so sorry, Tirolac. I didn't notice if you dropped things off. My bad. You know what? The best place to pop anything is in the cart that I leave outside. I will set this up to Tirolac as well. I'm saying their name wrong, I'm sure of it. I should make a little mailbox at some point. Talric, sorry. Tirolac. I'm basically swapping the R and the L. Don't ask why. I wish I knew why my brain did this sometimes. But there you go. You can pop things in there. Oh, also, whilst you're at it, for your very kind offer, here you go. I'm not a tailor yet, so it's more useful to you than it is to me. You can get the 5 shorn wool 3 fur pelts and 10 leather hides. Pick them up when you're ready. Wahoo! Okay, I think I might be able to eat this now. Ah. Delicious, delicious noms. I'll continue eating my tomatoes. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, we're down to 10 hours. Oh, man. Whee. You drop the carcass into Shelab's chest. That's fine. I'll go collect them from there. There you go. But yeah, so those are some of the ideas that I've had for like setting up the immediate stuff. You dropped into oh wow, this is a very swanky little little living room you've got here, Shelab. Wow, very nice. Did you have carcasses around here, Shelab? Finally, Tirlak dropped them off in your chest free of charge. I think you can set up slogans, I believe. Oh, chest of free supplies. Where's the chest of free supplies? Ah! Thanking you. Let's see if I can pick both of these up. Ah, poop. Okay, I'll come back to that. Alric. Gonna have to try and get that to stick in my head. Good luck, by the way. Getting names to stick in my head is well, it's kind of a challenge. I wish it weren't, but it is. Right, there we go. That's all the fish, so I can go ahead and clean those. 37 of them. Okay, getting somewhere now. Let's have a look. Okay, at least we haven't got a. Ooh, variety bonus is okay. I need to stuff my stomach with lots of different food. Need to bring up vitamins massively. We actually got a tastiness bonus. It's not too bad though. Yes, after this I need to go and gobble down some food that I've never tried before, just to keep the variety up. There we go. Are there any other bits that I want to eat right now? I consider that bad. Have I ever I can't try those. I can't eat those raw. Food tastes okay. Have I eaten some of that recently? I may well have. I have had campfire roasts, yes. I've had dried fish, bannock sausage, tomato. I haven't eaten these. Let's try that. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm too full. I'll just pop it into my inventory then. I haven't eaten that today at the very least. I won't eat that because it's bad. Right, let's go and set some things to be chopped. Right. Actually, I'll leave this stuff in here and then I'll just eat it when I come back and I have the means to. For now, yeah, we'll drop that off as well. I need to prioritize eating stuff I haven't eaten before, or stuff that I haven't eaten in the last 24 hours to get my food bonus up. I also need to add another room, get a toilet going, a living room, and a bedroom. And I'm thinking I might put the living room and bedroom down below here and expand this front area out to have 2 shops for now. For now. Until such a time as we set up a market area, wherever that might be. Oh, did I drop off all of the tomatoes? Was I dumb? I think I was. Yeah, I was. I meant to take those to Aurelia's store. But if I set up 2 stores, hello, then I was thinking of setting up a store that is, whatever price, and then having a separate store that is only accessible by the citizens of the Kingdom of Science, which sells things for cost or below cost to encourage the what's the word? Starts with a P. Progress of the Kingdom of Science, to prosperity of the Kingdom of Science. So citizen, and like once there is a market town, I'll have like my main store in the market area that'll sell to foreigners, and then the Kingdom of Science can get it for pretty much however much it costs me to make it, or less, depending on the availability of resources. If I don't need the resources, then like if the other store is doing well, then I can cut the costs even further for the Kingdom of Science. There we go. Now, in terms of the meat we've got, should I go for just meat scraps, or bacon, or roast? Let's go for meat scraps. Well, actually, no, let's go for roast. Hey, Belial. How do you become a citizen? You literally just have a town within the borders of the Kingdom of Science. And eventually, when the Kingdom of Science merges with 3 other towns... look, it's the town of science right now, but we have great aspirations. When the town of science merges with 3 other towns, it'll become the country of science. And when the country of science merges with a couple of other places. Let's have a look. What's up? Hatomi? Did I miss something? Hello. You've got cheese. If you're looking for someone to put something down, you can put it into this chest, which I believe is authorization everyone, I believe. Yeah, I don't know if anyone can cook bacon yet. We have not got lasers yet, Bilal. Sad to say. Oh, my lord. This is very kind of you indeed. I'm onto them. This feels like a trap. I'm going to eat these foods, and all of a sudden they will be valid for me to have a hankering for. And when I'm craving this food, I'll only have one place that I'm going to be able to get. This is how they get you, chat. This is how you get you. The first taste is free. Oh, Jungle Campfire Salad. I will pop that back for you. Unfortunately, I have actually tried that, and my character really doesn't like it. But that was incredibly, incredibly kind of you. Thank you so very much. Super kind of you, in fact. Let's gobble that down. I didn't like that one either. Whap, 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 whap. Oh, that nixed my tastiness bonus a bit. How can I not like cheese? What kind of devil man am I? Chat. Caught in the act. Such scallywaggery. Oh. Aurelia doesn't like muffins. Oh, that sucks even worse. No, actually it doesn't. Cheese is much better than muffins. I will die on this hill. I am the most hard done by here. Wow, this part has changed a lot. We are all in danger. I see. No idea if there are lots of different types of cheeses to try. If I'm honest. Where's... Ah, there we are. Okay. You don't want any more tomatoes. You do want raw fish, though. And a decent amount of. Okay. Should come back this way. And bring some fish. No tomatoes, though. Seems that I may be alone in my appreciation of the humble tomato. But if I can get my my house bonus up nice and high, we might be able to see the tailoring skill point purchase in this stream. We'll see. We will see. Grab these. Grab those. I'll sell those as well. Mine just said, Aavak, I can make lumber furniture once I get flaxseed oil. Ooh. Lumber furniture. That lumber furniture, is that tier 2, Mai? I think it's tier 2, isn't it? That's the good. Look at that. Such efficiency. I now have a roast and sausages. Ah, it's good to be a hunter, chat. My bedroom is a little bit paltry, I'm going to be honest. I'm sleeping on this table most nights. It's hard life. Right, I need to take... Oh, actually, you know what? Before I do anything else, let me... Where's my axe? I'm going to chop this tree that's right here, as this is quite in the way. Also, this will help me use up my calories a bit. Maya's cheating! Maya's working hard, Belial. Do you know how hard it is to progress when the only food you've got is cockroaches and ants? Because that's all the only food that Maya has. Disclaimer, it's probably not actually the only food that Mai has. But in my head, that's the only food that Mai has. Subsisting off desert rats. Good protein. Fair. Not very moist meat, I will say though. Desert rats, kind of dry. Oh my lord, I still got this work on the go. I mean, I will be using it, so that's fine. I want some torches. Let's get 6 torches, please, and thank you. Go, go, go. That's fine. You know what I haven't made in a long time? That I could make right now? I could grill a tomato. One. I only need the one. Do I actually need mortar? I actually do. I'll set that up too. I could also grill the fish, but there's no point in me grilling fish. I dislike grilled fish, but I love dried fish, which is an interesting one. Where's the mortar? Let's go with 20. Let's not go with 20. That's a lie. Let's go with 18. Yomch. I don't like those as much, but they're adding a little bit to my variety, and that's worth quite a lot to me. Also, I need to drop off this the wood scraps too. And while I'm here, I should pop the torches in there. I've got 2 rooms that can use a torch. So that one can have an extra one. And this will give me a little tiny bit of extra points. There we go. We're getting in there now. We're up to 48.5. So that means my next skill is only going to be 8 hours and 42 minutes away. That's not bad, considering my next skill was a day away to start with. Not bad. Actually, before I head over to Aurelia, I will go ahead and I'll chop this down as well. Desert living is bloody hard, yeah. Oh! Bye. Put these off. We're going to shimmy these down a little bit just to make sure I've got room. Actually, by the time I'm done with this, I'll have even more fish to take over to Aurelia's place. I'll try and spread the materials around where I can. Hi. That one can stay for now. I'm going to need a lot of wood for what I'm going to be, the work I'm going to be doing when I get back here. As I said, I want to get a living room. I want to get a lavatory. If I can get both of those up and running, then we're going to be a lot closer to where I want to be. There we go. And I've got enough torches now for that to last for quite some time. I should drop off the extra fuel for the fire. Also, the extra seeds. Pick up any extra fish. There we are. Some fish. Some sausages. Alright. Solid bit of work. Actually, while I'm here, let's gobble that down, see whether I like it. Ooh, I like it. Nice. It's mostly carbs, but that's okay. And I consider that food okay, but it's variety that I'm going for there. Actually, I'm going to finish these off simply because they're going off anyway, so I might as well. This tastes good, so having another one of those would be nice for me to have with me. I will finish these off just so I'm not wasting food. I hate the idea of wasting food. But I need to get a lot more stuff with vitamins in it. But this isn't so bad. I'm managing to pull my my time to skill up back up despite it being so low to start with. I'm feeling a bit happy about this. I do like the windmills. That's actually pretty cool. Right, so let's see the fish. Oh, you actually want raw roast. Sure, you can have that. Got 3 of these. There you go. I've got 72 of these. You can have that. You only want 50, so that's fine. Is there anything else you wanted? No. Sorry, yeah. Complete trade. Tonk. There we are. Right. Have I eaten that recently? Now I'm going to just grab a little bit of everything that I haven't eaten. So I want one of these. Root campfire salad. I don't believe I've had one of those. Grab that. I don't think I've ever tried this one, so grab that. Jungle campfire stew, I'll grab that. Meaty stew, grab this. Root campfire stew, grab this. And wild stew, grab that. Complete trade. Not bad. Right. The power of trade. Now, with that said, I am going to be going on a bit of a journey. I want some stuff that I can trade with people. Now, what would be better? Some of the basic things or some of the more expensive ones? My sells furniture, will barter for that. My sells furniture will not go for the big stews. Nevertheless, I will take them over there. And if Mai is on, then we can work out a deal. Yeah, I think I've got 65 coins, so I'm going to grab a bit of a spread. This is carbs and vitamins. Let me see if I can get a good spread of all of it. I could go for wild stew and meaty stew, I think. So I'm going to grab 3 of those and 3 of these. There we are. Complete trade. And I've got enough to buy 3 more. Let's go for... I really don't know what would be the best for a trade good, but I'll just grab that instead. Okay, that's the lot done there. Nice. Stew sounds good right now. Hearty, nice. Nice, hearty, and warm. Yes, you know what? I haven't had a good stew in a while. I really should fix that, honestly. Hello, Hypatia. Down these. Pather was ear. I see. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. How fancy. I like it. This is a very fancy shop. My lord. Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm snooping around. I'm the worst kind of neighbor. But this is a super fancy house. I give it 7 out of 8 stars. Why is it out of 8, not out of 10? Because I like being contrary. Well, actually not contrary, contrary. Definitely a contrary. Some arbitrary number system. I'm not quite full chaos, otherwise it would have been like 6 out of 7 stars, so make it even more daunting to try and work out what that would be. Sheelab can have 22 of these. And Sheelab can have both of my sausages. Okay. Complete trade. Alright, I've never eaten this food before, so I want one of them. I've tried all of these. Papaya seeds? Oh, right, they're just seeds. Okay. Alright. You know what? I could actually overload myself with food, so I'm not going to right now. I've got a good collection of food to take. Now, chat, question is, do you want to see a bit of building work? Bit of setting up work? Or do you want a tour? Looking at the time, we've got like half an hour before the first tea break. We could do a tour in half an hour, I guess, and then when we come back, we can focus on building. So, like I said, I've got to build up a whole new room.